It is a hot one in Tampa. Heat index near 97 during the game. It is currently 91 and partly cloudy, but a beautiful day to be up in the booth in the air conditioning in Tampa, Florida. Stubblefield airing it out downfield, and it is caught at the 20-yard line. Jordan Smith goes up and pulls it in.
Difference game in quite a long time. He's dynamic.
Stubblefield trying to cap the drive. It's picked off. He was hit. And South Florida has a lot of room to run down the sideline. Mac Harris, one of the big linebackers. He's going to take it the distance. What a turn of events for South Florida.
Number 0, he's the guy that's going to come in and hit the quarterback. And Mac Harris is the one who picks it off and takes it the distance. And look at Lee. He's down the field. Number 0, he makes the key block in the end all the way to the end zone. That's a team effort, and what a big play for the Bulls.
Nico Gramatica on for the extra point. 5.5 minutes in, it looked like South Carolina State was going to take an early lead on South Florida, but it's a defense that's been jumbo package. 3 backs in the backfield, handoff up the middle. That'll get the job done to the 31.
Full student-athlete experience at South Carolina State.
You can talk about that, and then you can be about it. And from everything we've heard around this program, Chenesbury is about it. Stubblefield forced out, and he is sacked from behind. Trayvon Mitchell, his first sack of the season, a transfer from Division II.
And Lee a break every time, and he's number 8, just going to come to the right of this offensive line and get to those legs of Ryan Stubblefield to get him down. Nice job defensively. It's if they need encouraging to continue to play tough and hard.
5th year at South Florida, so he's been through the low times, and now he is benefiting on the rise up under Alex Golish. Brown looking downfield, and that is dropped by Neptune. And a drive that amounts to absolutely nothing for the Bulls, a team who just scored their first quarter touchdown moments ago on the interception return. They have not scored an offensive touchdown in the first quarter yet.
Well, you have to think they might be sitting on the sidelines just a little bit rusty all the way across the board, but for Neptune.
And they move the chains on 3rd and 4. A little slant pattern, and Brown connecting to the 50-yard line. That's Keyshawn Singleton. The Tulane, he'll pin the ears back here. 3rd and 7.
You'll see Jordan Dollard here at the top of the screen, number 9. He's standing up. He's the guy that they love to bull rush.
Brown, time, throwing over the middle. Big hit and picked off. Zane Dunham, right place, right time as that ball was knocked away from the intended target, Wyatt Sullivan.
Roughing the pass,
but there
number
is
11, defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Mari Reed, number.
Gainesville native, just a sophomore, but their top running back through the first few games.
He's also good in the passing game as well as a receiver.
Brown looking over the middle, open man, touchdown, South Florida. Jonathan Eccles. His first touchdown grab of the season, just made his season debut.
Double move, he's gonna pump fake here. Throw that slant route.
6'6" too, so a big size advantage on the outside for Seoul. Atkins looking over the middle here on the crosser, and a broken tackle. It's Ruffin who has a first down, and finally tackled out of bounds by Ward.
Fun.
Part of the reason South Carolina State is so difficult to defend. Time for Atkins, coming from the backside, stripped. The ball is on the ground. It looks like the Bulldogs might have recovered. It was Mac Harris again. 3rd and 10. Atkins, quarterback designed run, gets back.
So that's what changes the dynamics. Time of day as it relates to, and it's also about for them. They need to get the football to him more.
Brown looking downfield toward Nimrod again, and then to the sideline he goes. Transferred from Charlotte Gets about 8 yards.
He's building his confidence. Weston Wolf that time, the tight end, laid a key block coming across that formation.
Going fast, back to Norton in space, spinning to the 40 and staying on his feet to the 35-yard line. Brown all day to throw, looking end zone, caught! Touchdown, Bulls!
For this, Charles Arnold, the free safety, gets turned around. He's to the left of the screen here. He gets lost in coverage. Makes for an easy pitch and catch to the outside to pour. South Carolina State dial up the blitz to try to put pressure on Brown. It's costing them right now.
This is a veteran South Florida team as a whole. When you look at them defensively, offensive line. Third down out of the 2-minute timeout for Brown and company. Alvon Isaac is the back. 3 receivers to the far side of the field. Brown looking over the middle to Isaac. It's intercepted. This time it is picked off. One timeout remaining, and they come out in the same formation. Chisholm is still there. They hand it off this time. 2 fields, and he barrels into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina State.
Well, we talked about it, Chucky. I love the call. Keep it on the ground. Give it to the big guy. Let him pound it away into the end zone. You'll see Fields here to the right of this formation. He gets the football right behind Chisholm. Chisholm uses that big frame this time to bulldoze over. Ran right over the top of DJ Harris there. Made tons of space for Casey Fields to pick up the first touchdown for South Carolina State.
Nico Cavanius Alti on for the extra point and sends it right down the middle to make it told. South Florida's longest play was the 26-yard touchdown to Porter. Brown trying to fix that here. Deep ball caught by Nimrod right on cue. A 42-yard touchdown pass from Byram Brown to Chaz Nimrod.
Both of them are to the left of the screen, so it's pick your poison if you're the defense. No way to cover both of these guys in the post route to Nimrod down in the middle of the field. He beats DeMario Bookhart for the touchdown.
Extra point by
since the first quarter.
Punting unit out there, lower line drive kick, and Isaac has plenty of room to field it at the 39. Makes a couple miss. Here goes Alvon Isaac, tackled at the 43-yard. Off on the first play to Nakai Davenport up the middle. Another big play for the Bulls. A first career touchdown for Nakai Davenport, the sophomore running back from Roswell, Georgia.
Well, we on one side.
We saw Alex Golish give Nakai Davenport.
Whether it's on the field, whether it's coaching guys on the sideline, Mac Harris is always yapping, and it's helped this Bulls team.
Nice play by Stuck. Stands at his own 30-yard line to retrieve this punt from Elliot Janish. South Florida got there! And this should be a walk-in touchdown. It is! Scooped up by Ashton Mosley, the sophomore Florida native, and walks it in for a touchdown.
And it looked like Jalen Stokes, number 2, box this. Watch him come through the middle of this. There's no one in front of him. He gets that right arm over to get his hand on the football, but a complete miss in protection by South Carolina State on the punt team.
That is as firm of a right hand as you can put on a punt right there.
From Stubblefield with the miscommunication.
This punt is away. Spiraling kick down inside the 30, fielded by Isaac. Goes around one, shoots downfield, and here goes Alvon Isaac. Trying to cut it back, and he's dragged down from behind.
Carolina State defensively is by keeping that tempo after big plays. They know some of these defenders are gassed.
Nimrod has a 42-yard touchdown, now a 56-yard catch. Nimrod looking for the end zone again, and he will score. Byram Brown.
Carolina State defensively is by keeping that tempo after big plays. They know some of these defenders are gassed.
Nimrod has a 42-yard touchdown, now a 56-yard catch. Nimrod looking for the end zone again, and he will score.
To quite the target for Byram Brown. This is one of the first plays in the second half where he gets that first catch and is able to get it all the way up, and then the touchdown against Marcus Samuels. Samuels got turned around a little bit there. Maybe some shots there.
Yeah, I think we've seen the last of Byram Brown for the day. This is the backup, Gaston Moore. It's a great story. Hands it off on the first play, and USF breaks off another big one. Sam Franklin, the grad student from Little Rock, Arkansas, his first touchdown as a member of South Florida.
To give Franklin the opportunity to take it the distance. This is the second big touchdown, Chucky, that we've seen where the running back really doesn't get touched by anyone. You got all these green bodies up front, able to get to the edge, and the big time blocking from the wide receivers on the edge.
3rd and 11, South Florida showing pressure on the outside. Here comes the heat. Atkins steps up, and the pocket collapses around Billy Atkins. It's that big backfield set. Handoff to the big man up the middle, and they got it this time. Atkins rolling to his right, looking for options. Great coverage in the end zone. The throw is incomplete, and that South Florida defense holds to start the fourth quarter. Buccaneers host the Jets tomorrow at 1 Eastern.
I saw some folks already getting ready to pull some of these things down. Maybe peel a cornerback somewhere on a sign. Get that thing ready.
Caught along. Thompson in motion. Handoff going the other direction, and a lot of space to run for South Carolina State to get back in the end zone. 4 seconds to get this snap off for Nico Cavanius-Alti. Job done. 8:02 to play. Handoff up the middle, and another big play. Tackled down at the 40-yard line. 4th and 2. More play action pass. And he's going to take off and run it. Knocked out of bounds. It's South Florida after their first loss of the season at Miami last week with a convincing 3rd win of the year over South Carolina State. And Alex Golish's 3rd season is off to a flying start.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Run fast, run fast, run